Hello and welcome to the European Rugby Champions Cup Round 5 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you very much for joining me. Yes, the round has already started. One game is already down. Bath losing to Scarlets 17-35. And that was a bad start for me because I had Bath by 3. If you check out at drivingmaul.com, you'll see that on the website, you'll see my predictions were on there before the game kicked off. So yes, good win for Scarlets there. I thought Bath were going to pick that one up, and it's going to be really tight in that group now to see how qualification goes, because obviously Toulon have Benetton Treviso, but we'll get on to that later. So going on to the Saturday games. First up, Ulster host La Rochelle in a top of the table clash for Group 1. Wasps have got Harlequins, so should be chasing these two hard with a victory. Here I'm going to back Ulster by 3. I think La Rochelle will be more concentrating on the top 14 than this competition. Ulster have been a bit up and down, but have gone relatively well in this competition. They are frustrating. You're not quite sure what kind of team is going to turn up, but yeah, I'm going to back them to win that one. Exeter Chiefs host Montpellier, and in what Rob Baxter has said is a do-or-die game as far as qualification goes. Let's be honest, the chance of qualification are against Exeter at the moment with only 9 points so far. So they're going to need some big victories if they are going to. They're going to need 5-point bonus victories really if they are hoping to get through. I think Exeter will win by about 3 points in this one. Montpellier, both teams have lost to 1-2 so far. Montpellier have again been not great away from home this season. Harlequins host Wasps. Now, Harlequins have had a shocker in this tournament, having lost all their games so far. Wasps had a poor start to the season, but have turned things around, and so I think we'll see Wasps get a good away win here. Harlequins are generally a good home side, but I think being out of this competition, they will probably rest a few players for this one and concentrate on the Viva Premiership. So I'm backing Wasps by 7. Saints host Clermont. Now, Clermont have had a very indifferent season in the top 14, sitting sort of in the lower half of the table, but they are 4 from 4 in this competition. Saints are in all kinds of a mess, aren't they? Let's be honest. They did win the other weekend, but they have sacked their manager, have lost all the games in this competition, and will be looking to, and are sitting down low in the Viva Premiership table. So they'll be looking for a bit of a morale boost here, but still, I'm backing Clermont by about 10 points in this one. We then head over to Wales for Ospreys versus Saracens. Ospreys versus Saracens. Ospreys, surprisingly enough, even though they aren't going well in the Pro 14, do sit above Saracens at the moment in the table on 13 points, with Saracens on 11, having both won 2, lost 2. So you've got to say here, that the Saracens' experience is what you'd think would come through. Ospreys' wins have only been against the Saints so far this season, and they have been, disappointing in the Pro 14. So I'd expect Saracens to win this one by about 5. Leinster are hosting Glasgow. Now, this prediction was done before we saw the selection of the sides. As been pointed out to me, Glasgow are resting a whole bunch of players. So even though I've got Leinster by 5, I think people are expecting it to be a much bigger victory for Leinster. Leinster are 4 from 4 in this. Glasgow 0 from 4. But Glasgow are going well in the Pro 14, but so are Leinster. And as people have said, Leinster aren't taking the Pro 14 seriously yet. They are still resting players and just getting themselves into the playoffs. So, yep, I think everyone's expecting Leinster to win this one. Toulon play Treviso. Now, Treviso typically have lost all of their games, as they do in this competition, or whichever the Italian sides make it into competition tend to. Toulon are 3 from 4, and I'm backing Toulon by 14 at home to win this one comfortably and put pressure on Bath, particularly Bath and Scarlets in Group 5. Racing hosts Munster. Now, Munster undefeated in this tournament with a draw and 3 wins so far, have been going well. Racing are 2 wins from 2, but still are in second place and looking in a good position to try and get one of those best losing positions if they can get 2 wins here. Well, actually, sorry, they're a couple of points behind other teams. But so far, they're 2 wins from 2 at home, 0 wins from 2 away, and that tends to be how they've been in the top 14 too. So I'm going to back Racing to win this one by 5, but Munster should put up a good old fight. To finish the weekend, we have Castres hosting Leicester Tigers. As I always say, French teams at home are a different beast, and even though this is probably a dead rubber, between these two, I'm going to back Castra with home pride on the line to win this one by 5. Always up for good old rugby chats. Let me know your thoughts down below, or you can catch me on Twitter at DrivingMaul.